Facebook used to be simple. It was just Mark Zuckerberg and a couple of other dropouts from Harvard trying to connect the world. Maybe sell a few ads. Maybe sell some people's data, but on the low key. With the new projects that Facebook has been developing, we have to ask the question, is Facebook going too far?
Senator, when we heard back from Cambridge Analytica that they had told us that they weren't using the data and had deleted it, we considered it a closed case. In retrospect, that was clearly a mistake. We shouldn't have taken their word for it, and we've updated our policies and how we're going to operate the company to make sure that we don't make that mistake again.
So in all the headlines about the controversy a couple of years ago in 2018, you see this one uniting name, Cambridge Analytica, Cambridge Analytica. It's in all the headlines. So what does this company actually do? So they're a political consulting firm, and they worked with two different parties. They worked with Facebook, obviously, and they also worked with President Trump, and that's where the controversy comes into effect. They obtained data from Facebook of about 50 million users. They were able to make profiles of these users, send that data to Trump, and there was speculation of interference with the elections in terms of ads on Facebook, etc. So that's where all the controversy comes from in terms of the collaboration with Cambridge Analytica, Trump, and Facebook combined. And it really shows an unreliability on Facebook's end of distribution and fact-checking of certain data. And that leads to their newest innovation, an AI assistant called TLDR, which I'll talk about in a moment. So this assistant that Facebook is developing is an AI assistant called TLDR, which stands for Too Long Didn't Read. And basically what it does is it summarizes articles into a few bullet points. All the information we've gotten is just one tweet and a couple of articles. Let's dive into actually what this means and how it's actually pretty controversial. I see a few problems with an algorithm actually summarizing news articles. There are a couple of things involved in why this is pretty problematic. Well, an algorithm doesn't actually understand what information is important to the overall message of the article and what information is not as important. Algorithms out there, such as GPT-2, GPT-3, and Google BERT have been proven to do article summarization, but not at the level where we can trust it to make certain decisions on different relevance of information within an article. I also think with this AI assistant, misinterpretation of data can come up with the use of this algorithm, and also this idea of misinformation. And Facebook has had a reputation of misrepresenting certain data, not regulating ads, not regulating posts. And I think this just adds to Facebook's reputation of not regulating their social network to the extent it needs to be regulated to. While it's a really cool idea to have some algorithm spit out bullet points from an article, I think it's a little bit misguided and maybe too early after the Facebook controversy 2 years ago, where people still see Facebook as unreliable and not really trustworthy when it comes to representing data. I hope you guys enjoyed this little news video. I know I haven't been posting in a while. I've been swamped with college applications, but I will try my best to be posting in the next month and get back to the consistency that I was during the summer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe down below. It greatly helps the channel, and we're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. Besides that, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.